On my second day in Tokyo, I had a special itinerary planned. My plan was to collect all 30 eki-stamps around the Yamanote Line in one single day. But I also planned a few stops along the way, which I'm going to share with you in this vlog. If you'd like to see me collecting all 30 stamps in one day, I have a full video on my channel, which I just wanted to keep separate from this vlog because it was a very, very long day. I set off from Tokyo Station at about 9:30 in the morning and it was already getting pretty busy. But I collected the stamp and then headed into the station to board the train. My first break was only a few stops away at Shimbashi Station. Here I wanted to visit the Karasumori Shrine, which was established in 940, but the current shrine was built in 1971 and was designed by the architect Kori Kikuo. It's in a brutalist, metabolist style, which is a style of architecture that I'm very interested in, and it's just an absolute joy to visit down this little side street. I also wanted to visit here because they had quite a unique goshuin which has these 4 coloured circles on it. I believe that you can only collect this goshuin pre-written because it's quite a busy shrine, and it was, for an early morning on a Sunday, quite busy when I was there. After collecting the goshuin, I headed back to the station to continue with my challenge. Here at Tamachi Station, you can actually get a really good view of the Shinkansen from the outer loop Yamanote Line platform, if you're into train spotting. Visiting Japan in the winter, I always love to grab a hot corn soup from the vending machine. It's really good to keep you going and it's just so nourishing. One great thing about JR East trains is that they have a window up front so you can see through the driver's cab out the front of the train, so I'd really recommend, if it's quiet enough, to have a look out while you're riding along. After collecting many more stamps, I decided to take another break at Kumagome to visit the Kumagome Myogi Shrine. I walked through some very quiet residential streets to get there. One thing I love about Japanese houses in Tokyo is a lot of the time they'll have a garden out the front, but in pot plants. The Kumagome Myogi Shrine has 1300 years of history, but the current shrine was rebuilt in 2020, so it's a very modern and very beautiful new shrine. It's known for these beautiful cat statues, and there's a lovely mother cat and kitten, and if you look on the stone you'll see there's little paw prints, which is so adorable. Here you can also get special cat themed goshuin, and while I was being handed my book, the shrine cat, Mugi-chan, came out to say hello, and she's so beautiful and soft, so I got to pet her and everyone else was really excited to see her as well. I also bought this little talisman which was so sweet with the little black cats on it, so I can put that in my wallet to protect me. I went back on that eki-stamp grind and continued down the west side of the Yamanote Line. A few more stops and I got out at Ikebukuro to go and get lunch. I ended up having Italian because it was the only place without a queue because it was quite late. And then I headed to the Bandai Namco Cross store, which has a huge selection of gacha, and I tried to roll some gachapon, but it was super busy, so I didn't spend as much time here as I would have liked. I then had a little bit of a browse of the shops, and these Mofusand cats are so cute and irresistible, but I resisted for the moment because I knew I would be visiting another store with my sister later in the trip. They're so cute, I just want to buy them all. And I visited the Sylvanian family store. I didn't grow up with Sylvanian families or calico critters, whatever you call them, but the giant ones were so cute. They also had a lot of cute Christmas themed or dressed ones. I didn't buy any, I resisted, but it was really nice just to have a look around and see all the adorable little animals. Somehow I found my way out of Sunshine City, back out into the fresh air, and I continued on my way down the western side of Tokyo via the Yamanote Line and continued to collect all of the stamps. The sun was going down and it was quite beautiful to see it from some of the stations, and I was getting really tired, so it was just nice to find the peaceful parts of these stations and just enjoy the surroundings of evening setting in Tokyo. My last stamp was collected at Osaki Station, and by this time I was very tired but very happy that I had managed to complete my challenge. After collecting the final stamp, I decided to head back to my hotel, pick up some snacks from the konbini and just crash. I had to rest up because on my next day I was planning to go to Kyoto on the Shinkansen. So I hope you'll join me in the next vlog to continue my adventures in Japan. I'll see you there.